Hey good people, and welcome back to the channel. In a few moments, I'll be sharing my predictions for Season 8 of Ready to Love. Now there is a little debate on whether this season is considered 7 or 8, but I consider it Season 8 because I consider the resort season to be the third season of the show. But if you've been following me for the past year, then you already know how I feel about the Ready to Love series. However, I'm proud to say that I've finally seen the light, and I'll be going into Season 8 Ready to Love with extremely low expectations, while treating the show for what it is, which is a show that manufactures drama for entertainment. So my mission for reviewing this season of the show will simply be to provide a creative yet unique analysis of the cast members and their connections based on what the show presents to us as the viewing audience. And normally before I watch any season premiere for Ready to Love, I typically do a predictions video that covers which cast members I feel will make it to the end of the show and which cast members I think will be locks for elimination. And no, I don't have any inside knowledge of the process of the show or any spoilers for the show. I simply have a sixth sense of which cast members will stay and go solely based on looks. And if you think that's crazy, then check out some of my previous prediction videos for Ready to Love and see how accurate they've been. But after seeing the pictures of the cast members for this season, I can confidently say that on the men's side, I believe that Andre 1, Anthony, and Andre 2 will be locks for elimination from the show. And I don't think there's anything wrong with the way these guys look. I just know that from a historical standpoint, the women who are on Ready to Love typically want a guy that looks a certain way, as well as a guy that has a high level of confidence. And from the looks of things, these guys might not have those qualities. When it comes to the women, I predict that Marcia, Z, and I believe Jeffrey will be locks for elimination. And again, there's nothing with the way they look. I just believe that some of the guys on the show may view the other woman as more beautiful. Now I think that Morgan and Sue Ann will also be in the mix to get eliminated, and this will be solely due to their ages. As it stands, they are the oldest women on this season of the show, and unless the producers of the show have already determined the outcome before the season finale, then it's a well-known pattern that guys on the show typically go after the younger women. There are a few exceptions to the rule, but this is usually the standard. Now let's move on to the cast members who I think will likely make it to the end. For the men, I think that Lyndon, Demario, and Tony have the best shot at making it to the end. The only thing I can see standing in their way is if they have a habit of saying some dumb things like Corey and Devin from previous seasons. And for the women, I have Mercedes, Natasha, and Corvea as having the best shot at making it to the end of the show. Now because this season of the show starts off with only 16 participants, I think that the show will bring in the 4 remaining cast members halfway into the season, or they will gradually bring in the cast members to spice things up. But all in all, I don't expect much from this season of the show, outside of the usual drama and unnecessary fights between cast members. But this marks the end of my predictions video. If you have any questions or comments related to my predictions, feel free to leave them below in the comment section, and I'll be sure to reply to everybody. Until next time, stay tuned and stay safe. Peace.